Hi, this is Chris Bentson, and it's time for another Resource Minute. This is the first post-COVID resource that we've done, and I wanted to share with you a few ideas in what our strategy has been as a small business. Well, we all have a new office, right? It's in our home. That's my office and where I'm sitting right now on the left. And a little bit closer up, I did want to point out there's been a lot of talk about voice over IP for the last, really year, but several months, specifically on the socials. We do have a voice over IP phone system. This is the phone that usually sits at my desk in the office, and we're all working from home, but we all plug the phone into our routers. And so our regular office number works, and whoever answers the phone can transfer your call to me, just like we were in the office. There's a lot of advantages to voice over IP. If you want to look at that during some downtime, might be a great idea. I want to put an exclamation point on, how we're going to communicate differently for a period of time. We have a standing meeting now with our partners. This is Shannon, Doug, and myself every morning at 8:30. We do Zoom. That's our platform of choice. And then 2 or 3 times a week, we bring our team together and to see their faces. I think choose a platform where you can see each other. It's better than a voice conference call, in my opinion. You get a little bit more flavor. It's not face-to-face, but it's the next best thing. Continue to communicate with your leadership team and continue to communicate, even if they're furloughed, with your entire team, in our opinion, because we're all going to come back from this and be a team, and it's going to be important for us to have those meetings throughout. Lastly, I just wanted to share the thought process and the milestones and kind of what our strategy has been. Benson Copeland Associates does not look too different than a very nice size kind of upper mid-range orthodontic practice in the number of employees, in the amount of revenue, and so forth. So we share a lot of similarities in what we're going through. And so the first thing that we did, and this was like for 2 weeks, the past 2 weeks, is really brainstormed on all the flood of information that was coming out. When the CARES Act finally passed, which was a week ago Friday, we got our arms around that. We actually engaged with an attorney to make sure we understood what it did say, what it didn't say with regards to us as a small business. We then created what we thought was the best employee package that we could come up with based on the laws and based on our current situation. And we fully anticipate a steep drop in our revenue over the next period of time. We don't know if it goes to 0, but we think it'll be very, very low for a period of time. And then as we crawl out together, as you start seeing patients and we start doing more evaluations and transitions, we can bring our team back to full force. So we reduced our hours for our employees. We are applying for the forgivable PPP loan, and we can do that this Friday. And then when we get that, we're going to rehire all our employees for that 8 weeks at their full pay, we think. And we think if we're back after that, nobody needs to go on any more furloughs. But if we're not, that we'll meet that decision when we have to do with it. But that would cover our folks through kind of mid-November, and that's the plan that we've had. So we know there's a lot of information coming your way. This is a little bit longer minute than normal, but I wanted to share these things with you. Hang in there, talk to each other, and take good care of yourself. Be safe. And that's the Resource Minute.